Alright. Hello, my name is Electroshockade. If you're just tuning in, today we're gonna do a stream. Well, fucking obviously, okay? I mean, today we're gonna do a stream about, Watchdogs. So, if you know what Watchdogs is, basically Watchdogs is a game about a group of hackers, or a hacker. I mean, in the first game you played as Aiden Pierce, and what Aiden Pierce would do, basically he lost his family due to, I'm pretty sure it was like another hacker. He lost his family to another hacker because they hired Hitman to go kill his son. And I'm sorry if I'm spoiling it. Not his son. I'm pretty sure it was his. I think it was his. What, son, daughter? No. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that basically they hired somebody to kill his family, and they tried. Except the only one they ended up killing was his I forgot who died. Was it his other son or his daughter? But yeah, basically somebody killed his family member, and then he went and go take revenge, and then he met up with this Russian lady, and this Russian lady, she was basically worked for the DedSec, and then he would team up with her to take down, you know, the guy, and take down a corporation. I forgot what that corporation was, but basically they were like, you know, killing people with their fucking tech and shit, and he was taking down gangs. Now, when we go into Watch Dogs 2, it takes place in San Francisco, and you're playing as Marcus Holloway. He's basically, he's a white hat hacker. He had experience with, like, the system. He had experience with CTOS, you know, predetermining that he was, you know, violent and shit, so his record is just fucked, and he can't really get any job. So he has resorted to hacking. And then one day, I think he signs up for DedSec, and then he gets hired for DedSec. And then after that, after he gets hired, he gets, like, how he had to get hired, he had to break into a facility. I'm pretty sure it was CTOS. The CTOS facility, and he, like, installed a black door in a back door, and he erased his whole profile. And after that, he met with DedSec, and this is not the whole DedSec. This is like only a small group of people who are in DedSec. You got Ren, Satara, Horatio, Josh, and basically all of them are hackers. And then now, as you play the game with Marcus, you take down people, corporations that are committing fraud, that are lying to public, that are taking data and using it, you know, maliciously. Now, this is a really good game, because with this game, like, a lot of things in this game you can mirror to real life. Especially the shit where, like, corporations using our data just to sell it to some fucking third-party Chinese, just to, you know, they sell it to them, and then next thing you know, you're getting recommended ads and shit. You're getting recommended ads towards it, and you don't even know where your data is going. I'm talking about, like, passwords, your home address, your ID, all the things you update online, they turn into data. And whatever company or whatever website you have it online, they can and probably will upload it or sell it to another company, or to a person. It could be a single person who's gonna reuse all that data they have. Especially investors, they can buy that data and sell it to other companies and make more money. Now, companies, they really don't care about you. Most companies don't give a shit about you, the person that uses it. Well, the only thing what you are is a cow. You're making money for them. And this is a type of concept that Watch Dogs tackles. It is why, you know, Watch Dogs, I'd say it's more present in the second game than the first game. So as I play a couple of old missions in this game, I want you guys to, you know, take in and see, you know, some of these missions and some of these cutscenes that actually could, I think some of them are actually based off of real life events, and some of them can mirror and reflect real life and what's happening now. Now, mind you this, I'm pretty sure this game came out in 2017, but the shit that's going on in this game is happening right now in 2024. Now, they really tried to warn us, and how many years ago was that? I'm pretty sure this was about 7 years ago they tried to warn us about this. And you know what? We're not listening. We just did not listen. Now, it does take place in 2017, 6-7 years ago, so let's see. Anyway, wherever you're tuning in, whether you're tuning in from the other side of the world, or if you're tuning in from, you know, your house, your basement. Your basement is your house, your car, a restaurant. Welcome. Okay, seriously, truly welcome. And the reason why I've been gone for so long, I don't know. You know, I actually made. I was in a live stream just before this one, but I realized my mic wasn't on the whole time, and I had a lot of good things to say. But you know what? I'm doing my best to try to say it again, even though you know my voice right now, it does sound pretty dry, because it is. I haven't drunken any water, but I will try to get some water right after the moment. So as we load in, I'm gonna find a mission, because there's this one mission, especially the last mission, where like, you know, you guys will see, but basically he breaks into, like, say basically, say you have Facebook, right? Okay, Facebook, we're gonna call it Noodle. So Facebook's selling data, and they're getting people killed with the data. And basically what I mean by this is, if you have somebody's data, like, say you buy someone's data, okay? Now the new data they produce isn't worth it anymore. Like, if you already know something about someone, their data doesn't matter anymore. And for those poor individuals, those unfortunate individuals where their data just doesn't matter anymore, they get treated like shit in this world, right? They're getting treated like shit by corporations, like they're getting pre-denied for shit because AI deems it so. Like, fuck, you can fucking get pre-denied for buying a car if in this fucking game. No, not in this game, but like in like basically what's going on in this game. Like, say for a normal pedestrian, say you're trying to buy a car, right? Except like the dealer already pre-denied you because AI deemed it so. The AI had deemed it so. And that's kind of what's going on here. They're feeding information to the AI. I mean, only some companies, they're feeding the information in the AI, and you're getting pre-denied for shit. That's what they're doing. They're putting it through an algorithm. And then this is what DedSec is trying to tackle. Especially why Marcus erased his whole profile off of CTOS. So basically, Marcus doesn't really exist anymore, because that's what you did at the start of the game. You erased yourself. Because the record he had wouldn't give him any job. It was like systematic. They tried to keep him. It was keeping him in Oakland. It was keeping him there. So he fought for himself. He went up and took on hacking so that he could see why. And then it is successful, because clearly he's a hacker now. We're fucking in DedSec, and there's a whole game about it. But you know, these concepts that the game presents to us, it is real as fuck. It is too real. I'm like, this world, the only thing dividing it from real life is the fact that it's a video game, okay? That is the only thing. But when it comes to terms of, you know, what these businesses and corporations and people are doing with your data, it's very, very real. And you know, if you put Noodle and Google side by side, there's no compromise. There's no difference, you know? It's like, oh my god. And in this game, it has a lot to show us. Okay, you guys will see now. I'm gonna go over here to DedSec app, because I'm gonna pull up some old missions that kind of dive deep into this. So in order to pharmaceutical baron, in order to scam pharmaceutical baron gene content, we're going to need proof that with bubble decks, meaning, okay, yeah, not that one. There was another one. Was it Blackfoot internet? No, that wasn't that one. Cyber driver, eye for an eye. I've gone missing. I remember that one. So I'm pretty sure they were about to kill Horatio or put him in prison just because he worked for DedSec, which is pretty fucked up in its own. Your network got hacked and this. No, not that one. Home Sweet Home, not the old school. What's this one? And I'll censor no one spotted totals as well. Now we got a better idea who's jamming the origin and do it in a Y. And Looking Glass. There's trouble at hackerspace and find out what's happening. Let me see. This got fucked big time. Oh yeah, I remember that one. Paint job. Handling. No. Power to the shield. Look at this one, was nice. Infiltrate a social media giant that you know oh so well. Thank you very much. Invite. Okay, invite. I'm pretty sure invite's supposed to be like fucking Facebook or Instagram. I'm pretty sure that's what it's supposed to be based off of, and they did it really well. So let me see if I can do one of the missions. Drop Dust's last experiment to steal this election. It needs to be taught at Lex. Yeah. You went to Intel, then it's time to. You want Intel, and it's time to take what's it called, old-fashioned cloak and dagger spine. Infiltrate them. Well, very much for the fake followers. Fake followers. Oh my god, that's nice. That's nice. Fake followers. That's another thing that is happening. It is a tactic that companies not companies, a company is using, a corporation is using. You know, TikTok, you know, if you make a TikTok account, you upload something, half the things, half the likes that you see are fake. Half the fucking views that you see, they're all fake. They're just meant there to keep you making videos. They want you to be their cow. They want you to keep on making videos. They want your data. Okay, and you see that this is already one thing that I see in Watchdogs talking about fake followers. For the fake followers, you know, when I first saw this, I didn't really understand it. But you know, having seen the type of shit that corporations, especially TikTok, having seen the shit that they're doing, this is very fucking real. This is very fucking real. Okay, say if you give like, say if you give your kid praise. You give your kid praise, you like if your kid does something and your kid gets a lot of attention for it, like say if your kid throws something across the classroom and gets a lot of attention, more likely your kid is going to start, you know, doing more things like that, like disrupting the class, because he wants that attention. They want that attention. You know, they want the attention because it feels good, because they think they're actually, you know, doing something. They're like, oh my god, if I do this, I get all that attention and these people are gonna like me. And then that is what companies are exploiting. They're exploiting what you like. They're exploiting what they know you're gonna like, which is why data is in place in the first place. Like, okay, so remember when TikTok was Musically? When TikTok was Musically, my theory is that Musically was just a test. Because before that, there would be all these other apps, especially like, I'm pretty sure it was Facebook. There'd be Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat. And basically what those companies would do, I think it was Snapchat maybe, they take your user data and they would sell it to third parties. And what those third parties would do, usually based in China, now they would use that same user data to find a way to make an app that will be addictive to people. And now they found an app that, you know, people are addicted to. Hey, welcome in, user. I don't know who you are, but I saw someone just join the stream. Welcome in the stream. But you know, basically I'm just talking about TikTok and, you know, old Musically. So, you know, Musically in the past, my theory is that Musically was just, you know, it was just a test. It was a test to see what users are interested in, right? Because before Musically, it had to happen somehow. You know, it was Facebook's data, it was Instagram's data, it was Snapchat's data, it was Twitter's data that they sold to third parties in order for third parties to now use this data and give it to us to see what we would be interested in. They're seeing what works the best, which is why Musically got taken down, because they had to do some fine tuning, and then now we got TikTok. And what TikTok basically is, it's meant to keep us trapped on the phone. Like, you see the hand, you see the loading screen? That's basically what's happening. When you swipe on TikTok, that's what you are. You're nothing but you're just doing the same thing, looking at a flashing black light. You don't even remember what you watch half the time. And you know, this is something that Watchdogs 2, especially Watchdogs 2, it dives deep into. Now Watchdogs 1, it was just like, it was just the base of it. It was the home, it was like the fucking, it was the stilts of it, it was the pillars of what was to come. But Watchdogs 2 dives into every single thing that's happening this, like, in these today's, oh man, not today's, like it's happening this year, last year, ever since 2020, ever since the pandemic. Shit that I saw in this game is happening, and this game came out in 2017. It is trying to warn us. Now, at first I played the game and I'm like, no way this shit could actually happen. But now look at me, I'm a fucking adult, and fuck, I'm watching this shit go down in front of my eyes. I'm like, holy shit.
Last time I was in here, things didn't go so
okay.
well.
We're gonna do
Worst
this
time
mission.
ever,
So
really.
basically, the mission I'm doing is it's like a rigged election. And this rigged
that's
election,
just great
it's not
news.
too far off from what's actually happening. Like, I think of, what was it, the election with Trump? No way that shit was real, bro. No way he got that many fucking votes. And basically what this, here, I'll give you the description here. We're gonna go over a DedSec app. I already forgot the name of the mission I'm doing here. Now we're gonna go down here. Where was it? Shadow, stolen signals, walk in the park, Obi stolen, Zodiac, no. Okay. Well, okay, I'm just gonna explain it to you. So basically, one of the electees of the election, like one of the wannabe presidents in this game, they're basically paying people and using users' data. So they're paying people to buy the data. right? So they're paying what is it, shareholders or companies, they're buying their data so that they can use that data to, you know, fraudulently make fake votes. Because if you like say if you upload your ID to a website, or if you upload your face, or if you upload information about you, companies can just take that and basically make a clone out of you. Sure, they can write false emails under your name, and then they have a lot of proof. They could, and even if they wanted to prove that it was you, since you uploaded your ID on like fucking, if you uploaded your ID to verify it, if you put your credit card somewhere, now they know. Now they fucking know who you are, and now they can be disguised as you without you knowing. And that is what could happen in the election too. They could just use that data for people they know that are not going to vote, because a lot of people don't vote. And a lot of those people who don't vote because they're too distracted on their devices, and they put their life on their devices. And when you put your life on your device, you don't control your online life anymore. The companies do now, because they sell your data. Everything is about data in this day and age. Okay, and maybe in like 20 years in the future, your siblings or you or your kid, you're not even gonna be a person anymore. You're just gonna be ones and zeros. That's what's gonna happen. And that is what this game is diving into. This is why I suggest you guys play this game. Not for the graphics, not for the, you know, you don't play for the graphics. You don't play it because what they call it, you can play it to have fun, sure, but like, when you play this game, I really advise and I really want you to actually dive deep into the things they're trying to tell us. And you know, the visuals, there's even propaganda in the game that reflects our life. You know, especially with the media outlet in this game just telling lies sometimes. No, it tells the truth, but you know, a lot of things in this game you can, you know, reflect back to real life. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So hold on, we're gonna go over here. But to actually see it, you gotta look deep. You gotta look deep. Not even in this game. If you know what this game is talking about, you will see it. Like, I remember there was this one scene where the fucking you know, the fucking baby monitor was sending data back wirelessly to fucking CTOS, and CTOS is basically supposed to be like some kind of tech giant like Google or something. The baby monitor was sending data back to the fucking it was sending all the data back, and parents never agreed to that. It was just sending data back to the manufacturer, and the manufacturer would in turn sell that data to third parties. And that's actually something we seen that happen. I think it was 2011 or 2012 where VTech had the baby monitor. It was like this little thing that they could play with, and kids would take pictures, and then those pictures would be sent back to the company, and then they would be sent through like 5 different other companies that would then analyze that and turn it into data. And then somebody caught on, and it's been going on for like 2 years with the fucking VTech thing, and they told nobody about it. And then in turn that made a lot of parents mad, but you know what, but now it's just something that almost everybody forgot about. Sure, you can find YouTube videos about it, you can read about it, but nobody's actually trying. It's even worse in today's days. It's just that we don't know about it. In today's days, what do we have? We have consoles. You know, I'm playing on a PS4 right now. You got PS5s, you got Xbox. If you ever take time to read the users and read the fucking, the user's license agreement, it says you have to consent that it says your data could be used and sold to third parties. That is what it says. But do we read that? No. I mean, I always read it. Everything I fucking buy, I read the manuals, but I know what's going on. What they do, and they're doing this to children too. If you have a fucking 9-year-old that makes a PSN account, all the shit he does online is getting sold so that, you know, companies can make their consoles or, you know, phones or devices more addictive. That is what they're doing. They're always making it more addictive so that you can stay on it. It's gonna become like a drug. Hold on, I hacked that. And that's not something you want for your kid. It's not something you want for a sibling. Like, say you have a little cousin, not your mom, maybe your aunt buys your cousin an iPad, and then like, okay, yeah, sure, most people don't like their cousins, but at the same time, it's gonna be even worse if you let your cousin just sit on the iPad just because you don't want them to bother you. What I'm saying is you gotta monitor, especially if you have siblings. If you have siblings or, you know, family that you know, you gotta monitor their screen time. Like, only if they're little. If they're little, monitor their screen time. Like, if you have a little sister, little brother, little siblings, you gotta monitor what they're doing, okay? You don't just go to your room and cut on the fucking TV or your monitor and play some Call of Duty Warzone. You don't do that. Okay, at least take 30 minutes to see what the fuck they're doing. Or else they're going to grow up even worse, even more annoying and worse than what they are already, okay? You do not want your kids or your family members to be guided by the phone. That the guiding has to be by other people. Like back then, you know, kids would go out, they talk to people outside. Fuck, it would be their neighbors. There's a one saying, it takes a whole village to raise a child, and that is kind of true. That is kind of true because basically what they're trying to say, it takes a lot of people to raise a child. Like you know, you send your kid to school, he's learning stuff. He's not only learning math and, you know, the necessary requirements for you know, to graduate and shit. He's learning like life experiences from his teachers, because most of the time teachers would be telling them stuff not to do in life, like stuff that, you know, the school doesn't tell them to teach it. And what the teachers do, they're molding your child to be good, at least most of the time. And that's something you guys should be doing too. You just don't leave it to the schools to do. And that's the problem with today's day and age. A lot of parents, they just leave they rely on school. They rely on the education system, and they rely on phones. They rely on the internet to take care of their child, even though it's doing a horrible job at doing so. And then when their child grows up ignorant, rude, disrespectful, they say, why are you acting like this? Well, you're the one who left them in front of the fucking tablet to learn that shit. Say if you're playing Roblox, it's so easy to get voice chat on Roblox. You just need a verified phone number. And any kid could type in their mom's phone number and take their mom's phone and type in that code. And next thing you know, they have voice chat. And they could be getting manipulated by a bunch of other people. They could be, or even people their age could be manipulating them. Now it may seem right to give a kid a phone and let the kid play a kid's game with other, like, you know, fucking 9-year-olds that play the same game. But here's the thing, half the 9-year-olds, you don't know what the 9-year-olds are gonna tell them. Like they're like, most 9-year-olds these days know about things they shouldn't know, like no 18+ content, and they're sharing it with their friends, and then now their friends know and they spread it. They keep fucking spreading it. Now, how are you as a parent supposed to know? Or how are you as a sibling supposed to know that you know, your friends are talking about this stuff? And this is some true shit, because my little sister, she's in a group chat. She's in an Apple group chat. You know, I take a minute and I look, and they're all cursing. They're cursing, they're talking about disgusting stuff. They're talking about, man, my little sister didn't even say anything to me. Like, they're talking about the most fucking heinous stuff. I don't even talk about it with my friend group, and we talk about some nasty things, right? And she knows stuff I don't even know. I mean, I'm glad that I took the iPad when I could, because it was only her first 2 weeks of being in this group chat. She was being what they call it? She was being like, I wouldn't say exploited, but like her friends were like, you know, molding her into something horrible. Holy shit. And I can't blame it on her friends. I gotta blame it on the parents that let them have the fucking phone. Like her friend, most of her friends on the fucking app all have phones. And I'm talking about the new phones, like iPhone 15s, phones bigger than their fucking heads they're using. And they're getting manipulated online. You know, and they're, oh my god. There's better words to say. This is a live stream. It's not a full-blown video. I will make a video on this. But look, there's a lot of shit going on. It's basically my point. Okay, do not let the phone raise your child or your sister or your siblings. Do not let the phone do it. You have to do it, okay? Because we as Gen Z, we're being looked down upon by older generations and younger generations. When the younger generations grow up to be, you know, fucking brain rot, they're gonna blame it on us. Because they're gonna say, oh, you guys didn't stop me. You guys didn't stop me from watching that shit. You guys didn't do that. It's your fault. And yes, if it does come to that, worst comes to worst, it is our fucking fault. But we gotta do something, man. We gotta prove that we can. Because right now, all we're doing is proving that we can't. When you're stuck on TikTok, scrolling 5 hours a day, what does that make? You come back from work, all you do is go on TikTok? No, the work's not a good excuse. Everybody's using work as an excuse. It's not a good excuse. Sure, we're all gonna have jobs someday, but it doesn't stop you from making a change in the world. It doesn't stop you from going online and, you know, exposing all these corporations for what they're doing, okay? Like, corporations are only what they are because of us. Companies are only what they are because of us, because of the consumer market. What do you call what do you call companies? It's a consumer market. We are the consumers. We're consuming everything. We're buying it. We're buying their stuff. We're sharing their stuff. Sometimes we even resell their stuff. And we talk good things about it. We make reviews about it. But without that, a company is nothing. Which means we ultimately have more power than any company combined in this world. We as the consumers can do anything. Okay, we control where the company is going. If we don't like if a company releases a new product and people don't like it, they're not going to sell that product anymore. There's not going to be sales. They're going to look at the reviews of it. They're going to look at what people didn't like about it, and they're going to change it. And they're going to make it tailored for the user. They're going to make it tailored for the consumers. That's what they do. That is what a company is. Okay, billionaires and companies, they do not have power. Because ultimately they have to appeal to the public in order for them to get that power, in order for them to get the status they're at. But that's something that we're not understanding. It is us that controls where a corporation is going. As much as times as you're on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, doing your streaks, or if you're on TikTok scrolling, you're just a cash cow. You're making the company money, and what are they doing? They're fucking sit on. They're wiping their ass with dollar bills because of you. And if they're doing something bad, don't use the app. Because you not using the app is not making them money. But at the same time, if only one person doesn't use the app, it doesn't mean shit. It's not gonna mean shit. But we as Gen Z, at least 70% of us are the ones using Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok. And say if you take 70% off of the daily user average, you know how much money it's gonna cost them? Millions or possibly billions of dollars. And once they see that, whatever we want to change, they will change. They'll listen to us and change it because it's not making them money. You gotta understand that companies just care about money, and if they have no means of making any money anymore, then no investors are gonna want to invest. No companies are gonna want to work with it. No advertisers are going to contact that company. And that's something we have to understand. We're stronger than them. We are stronger than them. But you guys are letting them take control of you. We are letting them take control of us, and that's something we need to change. I don't know if you guys are watching, whether you're Gen Z, Gen Alpha, Gen X, whatever you are. Whether you're the last generation from 1990, what it was, 1997, this is really valuable information that you need to take in. Okay, because we need to change. We need to change. We don't want to live in a future that looks like some kind of fucking iRobot type shit. We don't want to live there. We really do not want to live there. You don't want to live in a future where you're just a barcode. You don't want to get pre-denied for a fucking credit card just because AI deems it so. That's probably gonna happen. The words that are coming out of my house, AI, it has the ability to pre-deny. That's what's gonna happen. Watch. You try to get a fucking house, all right? But say the algorithm predicts that you're not gonna pay mortgage on that house, and then they're not gonna sell you the house. That's what's gonna happen. Well, maybe 9 times out of 100, if we don't change something, that's what's gonna happen. Now you guys gotta change. We gotta change. We have to change. We have all the means to change. We have the tools. We have the equipment. We even have the people to do it. Okay, if you want to learn coding, you know how many books on that? There's even an online course. If you want to learn coding, if you want to hack into a company and dig up some dirt on them, or you can just walk in the fucking building and go take some files. You can do that, okay? Because basically we are all free. We are all free. The only thing that can constrain us is physically. Okay, we're only free. The only thing we can be limited by is physical constraints. If you want to do something illegal, you can do it. You can do it. You can go ahead and do it. The only thing that's going to happen is the consequences. The consequences are afterwards. It's not now. It's not going to be at the same time you're doing something illegal for them to actually catch you. They're going to catch you afterwards. Which is what I'm trying to say. Basically, you're free to do whatever you want. The only thing blocking you could be physical constraints or a mental constraint. Now the mental constraints, if you want to, I ain't no fucking psychologist, but I know one thing. Not a lot of fucking people want to get arrested, alright? Like, before you speed down a highway, you think, you're like, oh shit, but what if I get arrested? What if they pull me over? What if? Eliminate what if. Because what if it's stopping you? Okay, and if you want to make justice in the world, we gotta break some fucking laws. If companies are able to break laws and sell our data to fucking third parties when they're not supposed to, if they're able to break the law by using our data for malicious things, like, hold up. Remember Facebook? I think, what was this? I don't know if I just mentioned this, but Facebook, basically what they did, I think it was back in 2009, 2013, 2014 or so. They would they would recommend users. There'd be one group of users that would recommend good content, and then there would be another group of users that would be recommended bad content. And this bad content would be like people, you know, making fun of each other, or like people doing violent acts, or like even gory stuff, and like bad news and all that type of shit. You know, news about people dying, or like, you know, fucking pollution, or like news about basically all the fucking bad stuff, right? So in the results, I think they did for like 3 months. In the results, for the people that have been recommended all bad stuff, most of those people, they look at the world in a negative way. And some of them even got depression. And some of them even had a whole personality change as a whole. Like they started hating everything. But for the people that have been recommended flowers, you know, puppies, and people helping each other out, those people lived better lives than they had before. Those people had hope. Those people, you know, those people are living happily. They were even happier than before. They see everything positive. And the thing that makes the test so fucking bad is that they did it without telling anyone. They did that without telling anyone. They caused, like, I think more than 1,000 people depression just because of that test. But at the same time, this test goes to show that, you know, what we see online can really influence us, like really, whether in a good or a bad way. If like, say if your mom or your grandma says, oh shit, stop using the phone, you're gonna do all these bad things if you do, you know, they're probably fucking right, you know, because based off of that test, they're probably right. If you see enough bad content for a good amount of time, you're gonna become an asshole, or you're just gonna become depressed. You don't want to be a shitty person. You don't want to be a bad person, okay? And usually bad people, they're blind. They don't see the truth of what's going on. Same goes for good people. But, you know, people who see the truth, I would say low class people. Low class people see everything, okay? If you're rich, sure, you know about... Oh my god, I'm stumbling on my words. I need water. Alright, but look. Basically what I'm trying to say. If you're rich, right? Rich people, they see a lot. They know a lot. They know things that poor people don't. They know. Okay, rich people know why people are poor. Rich people know why a stock crashes. Rich people know why crime would rise. Rich people know that. Like, I'm saying, like, billionaires, they know why. They know exactly why that shit is happening. And, you know, sometimes they even benefit off it. They benefit off of people struggling. Sometimes. Like, if it's going to make them money, they're probably... Look, if, say somebody says, oh my god, look, we're gonna release a toxic gas into the air. And if you want to share in it, we're gonna release a toxic gas into the air in a fucking poverty neighborhoods to see what would happen. And the billionaires are like, if you want to share in it, we'll give you money to support it. They say, if you want to fund it, we'll give you money. We'll give you money to support. And no, not like that. Well, my god, I lost my words. But basically, okay. Gas, toxic gas in poverty neighborhoods. Say somebody suggests that, right? And then they do it. And then they say, if you participate in it, you will get a cut. Like, if you fund us doing this, in the end, you will get more money than what you funded. Now, I know damn well billionaires are gonna do that shit. Billionaires will do that shit if it means they're gonna make money. Corporations will do that shit if it means they're gonna make money. That is what they would do. And I'm telling you, maybe in sometime in the future, something similar of what I said will happen. Because they don't care about you. They really don't care about you. What you are you're nothing but zero. You're just 0, 1. You're numbers. That's what you are. If you do something, okay, that's a 0. If you do the other thing, that's a 1. You do something again, that's another 0. That's what you are to companies. they can send you, like, even if you're an influencer on TikTok, if you're an influencer on Instagram, you have a lot of followers, you have all of that, you have all of this, and then the companies try to keep you working for them without you actually working for them. Okay, if you love doing something, like say if you love doing YouTube and you keep on posting all the YouTube videos and you just like doing it, YouTube is gonna try to motivate you into doing way more than you actually should be doing or you could be doing. Like say for example, you make a TikTok account, right? Okay, you're successful on TikTok. TikTok invites you to TikTokCon or some shit, or they give you discounts and shit, or they just be nice to you in your email, right? They send you all these emails of, oh hey, we like what you're doing, you should keep on doing it, we'll give you this if you do. It's their tactics of keeping you working for them, okay? Because if you end up and get sick and you go to the hospital, TikTok is not gonna give a fuck. Instagram's not gonna give a fuck. They're not gonna send money to help you. They don't care. They don't care if you're in the hospital. If a car accident happens and you lose your leg, they're not paying for your fucking medical bills. They don't give a shit about that. And if you're not able to make videos, they're not even gonna care about you at all. They're just gonna throw you under the rug. They're gonna throw you in the trash can. They're gonna fucking burn it. They'll dice that shit in gasoline and burn it. They cut ties with you. If you can't do what they want anymore, if you're not making that money, they're not gonna give a shit about you. Like they even gave a shit in the first place. All they give a shit about is the money. Okay, all they see you is as a dollar bill. And depending on whether you want to be looked at a dollar bill, you keep on doing that. You keep on streaming. I'm not saying don't stream. I'm not saying don't be creative online, but I'm saying do it at your own pace. Don't do it for money. Do it for yourself, okay? If you want to have fun online, if you want to do it, you got to do it for yourself. You got to enjoy what you're doing, okay? Don't do it just because you see it's making you money. Because all that money that you're making is actually 10 times, like 10 times more of the money you're actually making belongs to you, okay? What the companies are doing, they're taking at least like 90 to 70% of what you make, which means realistically, if you're making $100,000 on YouTube, you should be making $900,000. But no, YouTube's taking all that cut. TikTok's taking all that cut. TikTok's worse. It takes all your fucking money. I think it's like 97%. You cannot make too much money. Even if you get billions of views, half the views are bots meant to keep you in, okay? Like one time I made a video on TikTok. Guess how much? I got 200 views. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way I got that many views. It wasn't even like a video, bro. It was just my shirt. I recorded my shirt for 10 seconds. And next thing you know, there's like almost like 300 views. Those are not real people. What they are there for, those bots are only there to, it's like an illusion. They want you to think that people actually give a shit about your content. They want you to think that you're getting views for it just so you can keep on making more. And when you actually do make a successful video and real people start looking at you, that's when they won. That is when they won. Okay, they won because they made you. They led you. They drove you into making that $1 million making video for them. And what do? They're, oh my god, look, we just made some money. Okay, let's milk the fuck out of this guy until he's tired. Or until he can't anymore. And when you give up, they don't even give you like a goodbye party. They don't give a shit about you. They don't care. They don't care. Like if you leave TikTok, they don't care. They're not gonna send you an email saying you goodbye. They're not gonna give you any presents for leaving. They don't even say anything. You just go and they have their money and they're fine with it. If you come back, they don't care either. If you come back, they only care if people care about you coming back, they're gonna care about you coming back. Because if people view the video, they're gonna make money. So that's the only time they're gonna care. But if you come back and nobody gives a shit, they're not even gonna do as much as look at you. They're not even gonna look your way. They're not even gonna know you exist probably. Like say you leave for 2 years, they're gonna forget about you because there's probably already another content creator making more money than you. And not even making more money for themselves, they're making more money for the company. And you guys gotta understand that the company only, it sucks your blood. It's living off of you. If you do not give the company content to sell, they're not going to sell it. They're gonna be broke. If 70% of users leave TikTok, TikTok is going to be nothing but another app store app that has a bajillion amount of ads just for you to fucking post a post. That's all it's gonna be. It's just gonna be another app on fucking iOS that failed at being a fucking platform sharing app. The fuck? Like, it's gonna be another content sharing app that doesn't fucking matter. Like, I don't even remember the name of most of them, cause it works. If you don't know an app, if an app is not widespread recognized, it's not working. It ain't working. And that's something we have to do, okay? If we want TikTok to fucking, you know, stop selling our data, we have to stop using it. It's like if you don't want to get bullied online, close your fucking PC. That's basically the same thing. Just close whatever laptop, turn off your phone, uninstall the app. Stop talking to the people that are gonna make fun of you. That's the same thing going on for here. Stop using the app. If we all could unite for one thing, for maybe just one day, and stop using that, and stop using TikTok, or stop using Facebook or Instagram, they're gonna lose billions in that same day. Because you know how much money they make per day with all the ads people watching and all the content people are uploading? They make millions and billions of dollars. But if we go one day without using it, they're gonna lose a lot. And they are going to scramble. They're gonna scramble like rats under the cabinet. They're gonna be like, oh my god, why is this happening? Why is nobody watching our shit? And if you go like that for a year, the company might as well shut down. This is what I'm saying. We, the people, we have more power. We have more power than we think we do. We control everything that goes on in this world. If we want to overthrow the government, we could. You saw what happened in the fucking January 9th. Yeah, they fucking overthrown that shit. It's not like they were expecting it. The fucking government wasn't expecting it, but it wasn't for a good reason either. What they overthrew it wasn't for a good reason, but it proved the point that we are able to overthrow what we want to. Shit. If you guys wanted to raid the White House, if 90% of America wanted to raid the White House, they could raid the White House realistically. There's not enough military, there's not enough guards to shoot everyone. There's not enough guards to defend the president. There is not. There is not enough. Which is, we have to be like ants. If we work together, we can carry a whole fucking corpse across like in a whole mile. We could carry a whole corpse. One time, I'm pretty sure ants, they like carried a fucking dead tarantula. They carried it so far. They carried like all the way to their fucking queen's nest, bro. And if we could act like ants, if we could actually work together instead of making fun of each other online, or instead of getting in heated arguments over fucking nothing online, then if we can all unify, then we can actually make some good fucking change in this world. But I don't know. I just don't know how. I don't know how. What the internet is doing, it's molding people to be something they're not, okay? It's molding people to be worse than they already were. Like, if there's somebody bad in life that's never used technology, if you give them a phone, they're probably gonna be worse. The fuck? Because what they're gonna watch is gonna boost their ego. It's probably most likely gonna boost their ego, which in turn would probably make them worse. There's gonna be nobody to guide them. If they want to watch all shitty stuff, people acting shitty towards humanity, or people acting shitty to society, or watch degenerates, then most likely they're gonna become a degenerate. The fuck? So y'all gotta, we just gotta find a way. We gotta find a way to work together efficiently without fighting each other. Because I know in human history we all fought each other, but this is something worth fighting for. This is something worth fighting for. This is something worth uniting for. Our data, our lives, our kids' lives, the future, this is something worth fighting for. We don't want a future where we're just being surveilled. We don't want that future, man. You don't want a future where you're getting fucking pre-denied for whatever you want to fucking do. You want to buy a PlayStation? No, you can't buy a PlayStation because the fucking county deemed it so. The fucking AI said no, he can't buy a PlayStation because he might hack the PlayStation and start selling it. Man, shit like that is gonna happen. Shit like that is gonna happen. They're gonna run shitty ass background checks through an AI. They're gonna let AI handle that shit. We don't want that. We don't want your data being sold, because our data is fueling whatever AI is gonna happen, you know, in the later years. It is our data that's gonna fuel it. Man, fuck. I can't even talk anymore. I need a drink. Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't know if anybody's watching the stream, but I need water.
Something. Even if they keep asking.
I'm gonna check my laptop. But yeah, basically, well, and anyway, I'm missing the whole fucking point. My point is, I'm talking about this game. What this game has to show us, I haven't even showed you guys. I've just been fucking rambling the whole time. Well, no, the shit I'm saying, take it to heart. Alright, take it to heart. It's all true. It's all true. And whether you think I'm full of shit or not, I can promise you that you're gonna see for yourself in the near future, or right now even. Shit like this is happening now. Shit like that is happening now. Right, hold on. I gotta find out how to get down. I don't know how to get downstairs. I gotta get downstairs. But yeah, anyway, I did start this stream because I want to show you guys some similarities in Watchdogs to real life. So let me show you guys real quick. How can I unlock this? I do want to show you guys. So the mission I'm doing, basically, we're just gonna dig up dirt on a fake presidential election, which really did happen. You know, fake presidential elections happen throughout the fucking country. Not even throughout the country, throughout the whole world. That shit's been happening, and it's horrible. But what do we do about it? Not really much. How the fuck are we supposed to detect whether the votes are fake or not? We can do it, but people don't want to do it. People are lazy. Alright, let's see. But yeah, that's basically all I have to say about, you know, what Watchdogs had to teach us. Especially there's even this one mission in Watchdogs where what do you call it? Where like they're making robots. They're fucking making robots with armored robots with fucking automatic not even LMGs, automatic LMGs stuck to their fucking strapped to them. And it's like, what the fuck? Could this be real? Yes, it already is fucking real. Have you seen the military dog show? Shit, man. That shit is real. And yeah, they're not even they're letting companies buy it. Like you're gonna walk into an Apple shop and see a fucking robot holding with a fucking mounted M60 on its shoulder over there to stop shoplifters. Yes, that might happen. Because at this rate, probably shit. If you know, I might see it. We might see it in the near future, and I fucking hope not. I hope not. Alright, how do I do this? Well, we gotta stop it. We gotta stop it, man. Alright, here we go. And now another thing from Watchdogs that's a similarity. Wait, can I actually open that? If I open this, go here. Take that over there, put this over here, and then connect this over here. Creating circle, circuitry over there, unlock that. Oh, I played this game too much, And if we do that, we should be able to unlock this. And we should be able to do this. And change that. I think it's supposed to be like that, yeah. But yeah, anyway, if you have been watching the video, just know that the future is in our hands. It is our hands, Gen Z. We're able to get jobs. We are able to get the jobs that will make a change. Sure, anybody can learn coding. Anyone can learn coding. Even if you're 7. If you're 9, you can learn coding. But it's not like they can get hired by big companies to actually code for them. But we can. And we can dig up dirt on them while we work inside. We can dig up dirt. We're able to change the system because we are old enough to do so. And we will have the skill to do so. And if you already have the skill and if you're already doing it, thank you. Thank you for making the world a better place. But look, if we want to make the world a better place, we better start by eliminating all the demons. And these demons are the corporations. The devil's corporation. We gotta get rid of them. And I don't mean to be not religious or anything, but that's basically what they are now. At this point, they're the reason why the world's gonna go to shit. It's not the people that upload fucking brain rot. Why are the people uploading brain rot? Because they're being able to. And nobody's stopping them. You blame that on the parents or the corporations. You decide. But for us, Gen Z, we're able to make a change. We're able to make a big change. And if we want to do that, then let's fucking do it. Anyway, I'm gonna end it right here. I'm gonna do another stream on this, actually. I won't end it here. But, you know, I do want to get another thing off my chest. What was I going to say? So, holy shit, did I already forget? I fucking hope not. But look, if we do want to change, I do want to hear you guys, like, if you ever had experience with a company, you know, doing bad stuff or doing anything wrong, if you had experience with that, whether you worked in a company or if you know, had a lawsuit against a company for something that happened to your family or if something that happened to you, I want to know about it. Put it in the comments. I want to put it in the comments. I want to know about it. Okay, if you have anything about companies, you know, doing wrong, about companies not caring about their customers, I want to know. It could even be as little as them not even helping you when you call for support. It could be as little as that, them not helping you when you're in tech support. It could be them denying their support. I want to know about it. I want to know everything about it. Because I'm here to dive into why companies are like this. That is why I want to dive into. That is what I am going to dive into. Let me see where this connects. It's supposed to connect here. That's supposed to be there. And this one's supposed to be like this. And this one's supposed to be up there. This one's supposed to be here. Let me switch that one. And that one should be unlocked. That one go up there. And that one go up there. This one would be connected. And this one would be connected. And to get that one, we'd have to switch that there. And then we'd have to switch that there. And once that's unlocked, we have one. And then we need to fix on that break at circus. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do this, do that, unlock that, take that, do that, do that, and unlock that circuit. Now we have 3. Take this one back over here and unlock the circuit. There we go. Anyway, that's how you hack in Watchdogs. Ah, man, it's good. But yeah, if you have any experience with companies acting malicious towards you, or if companies, you know, fucking screwing you over, I want to know about it. Put it in the comments, okay? Let the world know what happened. Yeah, I know this video is probably not going to get a lot of views, but you know what? I want the world to know. I want the world to know. And even if you're just a random person that's been listening to me the whole time, listening to what I had to say, I'm just saying everything off my mind. I did not have a script this time, but I am going to make a more detailed video in the future. As maybe it might release next week, but I'm gonna make a more you know, in-depth video about why. Please put it in the comments. Put in the comments. Tell me why, because I will include. I'm probably would include your comment in the video about like evidence of companies, because I want evidence of companies doing it to like actual real people. I don't want to search online. I mean, I already did search online and find a lot of people saying it, but I want some real-time ones too. Like, I want to be able to prove that it's still happening even after I upload this video. I want to see in the comments. I want to see you guys commenting about it. Okay, but I want the truth. I want like true experiences. I don't want anything fake. And so if you have true experiences with companies acting, you know, nasty towards you, or if companies doing something wrong when they should have been doing the right thing, I want to know. Anyway, I'd like to, it's been a pleasure talking to you guys. I'm Electroshock8 of YouTube. You can find me on almost anywhere. My name is Electroshock8 on almost any platform. And if you would like to talk to me, if you'd like to email me, sure. I have an email on my YouTube. If you go to my description, just click open email. It might give you like a verification thing, but it's going to give you my email address. Now, if you have any questions, you could do that, or you could comment in the YouTube comment, and you can ask me for my Discord, and we could talk. It's either Discord, Skype, or whatever. I could talk anywhere. Like I said, if you want to find me, I'm Electroshock8 on any of my socials, and it's been a pleasure, you know, talking with you guys, and just letting me speak, you know, just letting me speak my mind. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope all of you have a great day, night, or wherever you are. I hope you're doing fantastic, and let's make a change, alright? If you're Gen Z, let's make a change. Even if you're older, let's make a change. If you're younger, let's make a change. Because we still have time to change this world. It's not too late. It's only going to be too late. I'd say it's only too late in 20 years. But we have a lot of time. So let's do it, and let's do the right thing. Anyway, it's been a pleasure. It's been a huge pleasure, and you know, it's been real. Electroshock 8 signing out, and thanks for watching. Alright, let's stop broadcasting. That was great.